Factor first, don't be the worst. For if you don't factor first, you will burst. Once you burst, you're put in a hearse. So you better factor first. I know a guy named Kurt. He always goes to work. People call him a jerk for factoring first. But what they didn't know was they were the worst. They got fired. He stayed hired. They all had to retire. What? Kurt's another reason why you should.
Do what?
I'll bet those boys wished that they could, but they didn't pay attention in class. But Kurt did, so his career was a blast. Factor first, don't be the worst. For if you don't factor first, you will burst. And once you burst, you're put in a hearse. You better factor first. I know another guy named Jason. He was different from Kurt because he spent his time spacing. He never did his work. Told you he was the opposite of Kurt. He never factored first to learn how everything works. And instead of doing math, he's taking a bath, and all he had to do was pay attention to math, not to the new girl Steph, and learn how to find the GCF, and maybe put in the variable after. Instead, he filled everyone with laughter. Why didn't he do both? I don't know, but I'm going to go to the chorus now. That's a lot of words. Wow. Factor first, don't be the worst, for if you don't factor first, you will burst. Once you burst, you're put in a hearse. You better factor first.
His name is Victor, he factored first, so he's not in a hearse because he did it first. So he's not the worst, I guess you know he did his work, just like Kurt. And he didn't need to lurk in the shadows and steal it from someone else. That's why Victor and Kurt are having fun.
Factor first, don't be the worst, for if you don't factor first, you will burst. And once you burst, you're put in a hearse. Now that you've listened to this, you better factor first.